Pillars of Eternity. Kind of remember what's going on. I know Adair wants to check out the archives, which I think are in like Brackenberry? Frankenberry? Berry? I don't know. Um, and then there's also the Temple of Woedica that I need to go to, which I forget right off the bat where that one is. But it might have added a note to my journal after I talked to that guy. Oh. The taverns in this game are just like so ambiently noisy. People screaming all the time. So yeah, let's check my journal. Okay, yeah, I asked around and learned that the temple can be found in the first fires. Okay. Let's get out of here. Got a lot of people walking around now. Get kind of crowded. Which, it's really nice to have a lot of party members. But unfortunately, a lot of this game takes place in like dungeons and stuff, and it can be kind of hard to maneuver 7 people because they tend to get jammed in the doors, and then the battle will start and everybody's still just stuck in the doorway and half the people are out in the hall. But we'll manage. Okay, so I'm gonna do Adair's quest first. There we go. Sorry, I was just looking at all the quests I have. I think this is Adair's quest. This is Durance's quest. I still need to go back and kill Radric or something. Somebody told me to wait until I was like maybe a level or 2 higher and had another party member or 2. This is Kana's quest. He wants to find the Sacred Book of Virtues, which is under Cadnua, which is my stronghold now. And killing the Master Below is just like doing the Endless Paths, which is a side quest. Which I'm not high enough level. I could start it, but I wouldn't be able to finish it. And then this is, what's her face? Sagani. She's looking for this reincarnated person, and I had a vision that they were at some cliff. Just go to the cliffs you saw in your vision. I didn't see anything, and I don't know where this is, so... And then this is the main quest, go to the Temple of Woedica. But we're gonna do this one's first. Doesn't say in here where it is, but I do believe that the guy told me it was in like Brackenberry. There we go, Brackenberry. Oh, I can't get there. I might have to go to First Fires first. Oh, I can't go there either. Alright, apparently I gotta find a different exit. Doesn't appear to be one over here. by this one. Also, I should probably like explore other places, but I don't know. I don't know where anything is. Look, there's okay. So there's Brackenberry. 12 minutes. Yeah. Some coffee during these eternal load screens. I know a lot of people complain about them. They're probably a little longer for me because my computer is a little bit older.
You have said you fought in the Saints' War, but for which side?
The one that blew up my god.
I didn't mean anything by it. I imagine a man with a head made of fire and light could be very convincing.
Funny thing about Dear Woodens. With all that fire and light, they just treated him like another authority figure.
Okay, so the in-game volume seems kind of loud, which is... Yeah, it looks like it all got reset. That. Window over here looks like I can interact with. Maybe if my athletic skills are high enough. Aha. Orden's stone wall is sheltered by eaves. A knotty green vine climbs all the way up to the window. 2 ornate shutters seem to beckon you. Climb them. I fell down. Am I actually exhausted? Yeah, all my... Oh, that is so stupid. All my people have fatigue now. Alright, let's toss a grappling hook. Perch atop the windowsill and steady yourself against the frame while the breeze cools your back. You detect movement inside the house. Blinking as your eyes adjust to the dim interior, you slip into the manor. What if I just like broke into this person's house?
And what does the flame reveal?
Alright, so I found a scroll of minor endurance, some copper. Oh, I forgot all my numbers are different. I rearranged my party. Everything's slightly just off. This is a book. For some reason the name of it is really small. I think it's just because it's too small. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but... basically a play. Okay, so this is basically like some sort of just story about how a guy helped people in need. This is part 2. Apparently I missed part 1, or it might be somewhere else in the house. But he helps a guy and then... Let's all 7 of us sneak around. Truly never be detected. Oh, there's a hidden sconce.
You might find this interesting.
Ooh.
I can do that.
Alright, so I found a fine large shield and a great helm, which has no properties. Fortunately. But the shield I will probably give to, actually, it's the, oh no, it has +4 deflection because of its fine property. I don't know, what do I want? Do I want the ability to shield bash, or do I want a little extra deflection? Tough one. Oh no. It was a trap, and I meant to open it with, Aloth, because he has better trap detection. And, I forgot that he's no longer in slot number 2. Now I'm being attacked, I think. No. Okay, well, yes. Everybody get out of there. See, they all get caught on each other when they're trying to go in and out of doors. Let's... Oh, and I may have aggroed this guard here.
And what does the flame reveal?
Back in the room. Oh no, I'm spotted. This is turning into a misadventure. Right quick. Well, I can't get in there because everyone's jamming up the doorway. See if I can move some of them out of the way. There we go.
That's it.
Okay. Crisis averted. Still kind of loud to me. I'm gonna hold on one sec. Hey there, Beat Writer Voltic, how you doing? Thanks for joining me. I'm having all sorts of technical difficulties today, so pretty much just me constantly trying to get things back to the way I had them.
Yes?
They won't see me coming.
Okay, now see Aloth. See, he can open it without triggering the trap. So apparently this is a jewel. Looks like a quest item to me. You're trying to fix it. Yeah, I just... When I tried to start, my headset wasn't working at all. I think I have a bad USB port on the front of my computer, honestly. So I plugged it into another one, and it was detected. But then it went to reinstall the drivers and everything like it had never seen the headset before, and then it kept failing to install the drivers. So it was showing up on my mixer, and like I could adjust the volume and I could hear it in the headset, like the little ping sound when you adjust the volume, but everything was still playing through my speakers, which is not what I want. And then I opened up OBS and my microphone wasn't working, and it was just a great thing. I'm really hoping that since I got reset, that like my noise gate and microphone levels didn't get changed. But obviously I can't hear myself. I probably should have done like a quick test or something, but oh well. Let me know if it's like way too loud or something. Let's see what's in this room. Oh, there's more people. People in there. So I'll go sneak around with all 7 people here. See a treasure in there though, so I really want it. But yeah, I spent like 15 minutes trying to get that stuff worked out, and it was a big pain. Okay, so he can. I think he can see me if I.
I'll see what I can find.
Oh no, he left. Wait, he's apparently on patrol. Now he's gonna see me. That's okay, we're all in the room. That's the important part. That means everybody can wail on him. Crippling shot and attack with the wolf. And we'll throw an AoE buster on him. Shoot him. Like, I don't do anything with Durance in battle because he gets killed too often. Like, he's good for big battles because he has a lot of buffs and what's the word? Endurance recovery spells. But for just like small battles with like 1 or 2 minor enemies, he's just like kind of useless. But I find if I send him into the fray, he gets targeted a lot, so I usually just leave him in the back and let everybody else do stuff for me.
Some fermented caribou milk would hit the spot right now.
That's the thing though, I don't want to use him as bait. Like he can't take a hit. His endurance is like decent. Like you can see his endurance is 79 versus like the caster who's like 50, but his health is only like 200 versus our tank who has like nearly 500. So if he gets knocked down a couple times, he'll die. It's really annoying. This is good armor in terms of damage reduction, but in this game the way it works is like the better the damage reduction, the worse the recovery speed, so it takes you longer to be able to like swing your sword again or whatever. So I don't know. I'm still at the point where I feel like my tank is doing a decent amount of damage, so I want him to be able to swing faster. But there might come a point in the game where I'm like,
I shall be discreet.
yeah, let's just load him up with damage reduction
What I can do.
and let it go. What is this? Gemstone. See, a lot of these, I don't know if they're like crafting materials or if there's something that are like vendor trash or what. I basically just like, so there was a door to this house on the ground level and I ignored it because I saw a window. So I threw a grappling hook up and I went into the window. Basically just broke into this person's house and started stealing their treasures. And I found some gem that I think is probably going to be rather important. I don't know if you were here for that or not, but it was, yeah, it's a quest item. So the Heart of the White March. I don't have the quest for it yet, but I have the quest item. You were listening to Ella Fitzgerald? Well, that's okay. I see where your priorities lie, man. How you doing, Artie? I broke into this person's house, and I accidentally forgot that I reordered my characters. And so I meant to go send Aloth to open it, because he has higher mechanics and stuff. And I accidentally sent myself to open it. And I triggered a trap and almost killed everybody. But other than that, I'm doing pretty well so far. Famous Adiran painter. Yeah, my weekend was just kind of rough. Not like rough. Like, I didn't have a bad weekend. It's just like, was doing stuff all day Saturday, and then was too tired to cast on Sunday, and then yesterday I wanted to watch the Indians game and the Cavs game were on, like, right around the same time. So, its Cavs are in the playoffs. I wanted to watch it. And, then after the game, I wanted to go get dinner and everything. I've been spotted. So I went and got dinner and then watched some TV, and I'm like, alright, it's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna go cast, like, a bunch of Pillars of Eternity, and then my cable went out. So my internet was dead. Oh, I'm just like in this person's house and he doesn't care. Oh, it's a servant. Speak softly around the Lord's daughter, Lynette. She's sensitive. Oh. That's not really worth stealing. So yeah, I was like, oh, if it comes back in like a minute or two, because sometimes that'll happen. Like, I'm like, I'll still do it, but I waited for nearly an hour, and at that point I was just feeling kind of tired, so I'm like, well, let's just go to bed. Father never reads to her, he's busy with his own books. Okay, I did find a book upstairs about some guy who got caught stealing. Yeah, I was gonna do it. I was like, I don't feel good about that. No one should ever have to learn anything. Oh, here's the first part of the play. So I already read the ending, so spoiler alert, I know how it ends. I don't feel like... So when I got to this house, there was a door on the ground level, which I think I could have just walked through. And then there was a window, and I chose to go in the window because I'm like, oh, this must be like a secret area. But I think I could have just got in there. But anyway, yeah, basically, a beggar comes up to him and he gives him his last coin. Starving man asks him for food and he gives him his last bread, and then in the next part an injured man asks him for healing salve and he helps all three, so the gods like restore his soul. Oops, I got caught stealing again. Keep forgetting that you can't just like take everything you want in this game. Without consequence, I should say. You can take whatever you want, I guess, but people will think less of you. But yeah, I was really just in the mood for playing this game yesterday. And, but I wanted to watch all my sports ball. Yeah, I know if I'm gonna steal, I need stealth. Probably not like 7 people lurking around either. I don't mean to steal, I'm just like in that mode where I'm like, oh, it's a book from Skyrim, take it, and then... but yeah, I wanted to play yesterday, but I wanted to watch all my sports, and by the time it was all over, it was later, and I was still gonna do it. But the fates would not allow. Alright, so Lord Raymont. He holds a shipping manifest in his well-manicured hands. Despite his expensive clothes, he has the sallow complexion and rests restless air of a man who devotes all his day and most of his nights to work. If you have business to discuss, make an appointment with my attendant. I don't have time for unexpected visitors. He snaps the pages in his hands. I am the lord of this house and not prone to idle chatter. If you have no business here, I suggest you be off. Doesn't look up from his papers. That sounds like kind of a jerk. See how he likes it if I steal his stuff.
Keeping an eye out.
Oh, it's just clothes? I don't want that.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, my Western Barbican is now complete. So, alright, so I didn't get caught stealing. I just wondered, because I know you get experience for picking locks. And in Skyrim, if you picked a lock in front of somebody, but didn't take anything out of it, I think it still counted as stealing. And I was like, that's not really worth stealing. So I always wanted to pick the locks to get the experience, but I never wanted to take the stuff because... Or I never wanted to do it because people would be like, guards, he's stealing from me, and then like... They drop the hammer on you, basically. Okay, so we're leaving this house. I got a quest item for a quest that I don't have yet. So we'll see how that works out. I assume Artie is leaving to go get, like, unreasonable amounts of free food. So Eater wants to talk to me.
The dozens. Pretty sure you won't find one among them who stood within 100 miles of that bridge when the Godhammer went off. Too bad, too. Said there'd be less of them.
Godhammer was the bomb they blew up Widewind with. Don't know much about it other than that. Anything kills a living god, guess you gotta name it. Was 12 Deerwoodens stood outside Halgot Citadel waiting for Widewind to cross the bridge. They had to hold him there long enough for the Godhammer to detonate, so that's what they did. Nothing serious, nothing I don't have against a lot of folks anyway. The dozens, they like to take things into their own hands. It's ugly sometimes. We don't have them in Gilded Vale, but they'd be right at home there. They picked that name so they could do what they wanted and feel like it was right. Got nothing to do with honor or sacrifice. They like to invoke Mogren too, when they especially want to feel right. Somehow I don't think she'd be too impressed with that lot. I'm sure she'd like to see him set on fire anytime they use her name, but the gods probably got rules against that kind of thing. Proof that the gods are just. What I wouldn't give for a little of that. Let's see. Okay. I know some of my settings got kind of messed up with the sound. I just want to make sure my game settings didn't change too. These towns are all pretty big. Okay, so my Western Barbican is complete, which basically increases my security. This gives you a weapon armor merchant. Traps. Scrolls. Friend request from your dad. Not that weird, is it? Level bounties. Oh, okay. I guess that makes a little more sense. Let's go ahead and do... the craft hall for the weapon and armor. Bristwin. The young elf is dressed in gaudy robes that he seems ready to cast off. He picks at a heavily brocaded sleeve and continually adjusts the gold chain around his neck. He looks up at you. Did she send you to run me out of town? You can tell her I'm not going anywhere without that medallion. I told Cyril I wouldn't let her sell it. If that's what you're here about, then save yourself the trouble. He puffs up his chest but glances at the exit. I meant no offense, I've just been on edge ever since our falling out. He pulls out one of his shining buttons. Cyril's a courtesan over at the Salty Mast and Andra's gift. We've been working together for over a year now. I find a noble with more money than sense. Fill him up with liquor and send him on her way. Oh, fill him with liquor and send him her way. They have a good time, Cyril takes her fee and a little extra. He rubs his fingers together. 100 coppers here, a trinket there. It's a bounty for us, and these lords and ladies never notice anything's missing. Anyway, we always split the bounty until a week ago. He takes a necklace off some noble. It's an Engwithan medallion, damn near priceless. The relic is sacred to my clan, but she won't part with it for any sum I could afford. And even if I wanted to, I can't go home without it. We'll find her at the Salty Mast. The only way anyone sees her is by paying, so you'll have to get through Maya. But whatever you do, please don't hurt her. Alright. Nanton. Why does that name sound familiar? Did I meet him before? Was that the guy in the ruins that I let go? I think it was. Begging your pardon. Oh, it's you. It's good to see you well. We had a few rough days here, but then we found this place, and they were kind enough to hire us both. Things have been wonderful. I can't tell you how much we appreciate what you've done. Oh no, this is the guy with the red... the red cape thing that I was supposed to kill because he murdered the guy in the bear cave. But I let him go, because I'm too nice. Things have been wonderful. I can't tell you how much we appreciate what you've done. There's Ingrid, his wife. I think that was her.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, people are like, oh, don't kill spiders, they eat bugs. But I'm like, they don't eat every bug in the universe. And I do get spider bites from time to time, so I'm like I kill the spider and I don't get a spider bite and I get a bug bite, or I let the spider live and I get a spider bite. It's like, you know, 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. Oh, excuse me. Abelhart Scarian, the man is dressed in neat but functional clothes. His sun-wrinkled skin and limber musculature reflect a life spent in the wilderness. Well met, what brings you here? Used to be a warehouse back when Brackenbury saw more ship traffic, but it fell out of use when the area became mostly residential. I inherited it from some great uncle who never had any luck pawning it off on my cousins. Now it's the most popular spot in Brackenbury. The nobles come to unwind and kith from other districts come to mingle. We got a few rough types too, but they behave in here, besides their coin's as good as anyone else's. I don't have lizards. There's no lizards in Ohio. Oh, he's only got paid rooms. I want to pay for him. I do need to rest again, because I tried to go up when I tried to sneak in that window the first time by climbing up the vines. Apparently they weren't strong enough and they broke, and I fell off, and it took all my, made all my people fatigued. Poultry. Oh, it's in the basement. But it's gonna be a giant, like, huge boss spider again. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to take care of that, but kinda busy, so I didn't. I don't know, there's just people now. Oh, it's a bunch of bandits. Having a little chat with my associates.
Nice and quiet.
Sneaky mode. Grab Aloth. Oh, this isn't worth stealing. This is just a consumable. Doesn't really appear to be anything else of note down here. Some free ale. I don't really get roaches. Yeah, I don't really care for bees either. Like, bees aren't that bad. Wasps are worse, and we get a lot of wasps. Yeah, I'm not a fan. A lot of the bees that we have around here now are, those carpenter bees, which don't sting, so you just leave them alone. Although they will tear up your woodwork, so I guess some people are inclined to get rid of them. Alright, so that's the house I broke into. It's the way back to Pal Zerker. Whatever. Maybe there's a market district down here? Nah, just a food cart. Steal from. Sometimes when I click on this stuff, they won't read it. There you go. Usually nothing important, but like, sometimes I like to see it. What's this? Too many variables. Oh, this is the sanitarium. Is that where I needed to go? I needed to go somewhere. Oh no, it's at the Ducal Palace. I thought he said it was in Brackenberry. Or Blackberry, or wherever the heck I am right now. Because I knew I had to go to First Fires and one other place, and I thought it was Blackberry. Blackberry. Where am I? I don't even know. Oh, now I'm in the sanitarium. Okay, yeah, Brackenberry. Maybe the Duke Palace is here. Maybe that's why I thought that I needed to come here.
I shall be discreet.
Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, this is where the Animancers are. It's Verna. The dog, like, the dog's circle never gets an eye around it, so I wonder if the dog can, like, steal stuff. Oh, it can't. What if the dog can just, like, take stuff?
Of course.
Alright, there's a book. Box, whatever. It's a dog thing. I always like I said, like I had this compulsion for taking books. Oh, they didn't count as stealing, so that's cool. Oh, this is the play that the people were putting on in that tavern. I just have this compulsion for taking books because I'm like, what if there's a book that has like a secret in it, then I need it for later. I was mad that someone came to a secret tree. Why did the music get all spooky there? Anybody else hearing this? What's going on? So Burnett is looking for his lover. Yeah, I know some of the notes have quests in them. Anyway, I'll take it. And I know, like, when I was in the old abandoned temple or whatever that was underneath Gilded Vale, there was a book in there that told you which order to ring the bells in. But I do also like reading some of the lore, but some of it's just a little bit too much for me. I'm kind of a slow reader. So they tried to put someone's soul into another body. Sounds like the Swapper all over again. Then they banned Animancy. Look, they did it again, and it turned into a zombie and started eating people. Psalm of the Woedica. Animancy. The dark practice of waifu gathering. Yeah, I've noticed that this game has mentioned souls like a couple times. Apparently if you die during childbirth, you become a bird. Well, you're gonna have to wait, because it's probably gonna take me forever, because I don't know if you've noticed, I'm kind of slow at this game. Oh, well, I just took the book. I don't know what it was called, so I'm not gonna even bother looking for it. Guess I don't need to sneak, since, like, no one cares that I'm taking books. Saint Widwin, farmer become god. Oh, so this is about Widwin, who thinks he became a god. Who got blown up on a bridge, apparently. Man's soul was torn asunder by a biowac. You can see the patient is unresponsive, common after soul trauma. The Animancer places a small stone upon the patient's forehead. A portion of his soul was recovered near his body. We use the stone as a vessel for transfer. Can you hear me, Oswin? Patient's eyes slowly open before a panicked, wild expression washes over him. Unfortunately, the extended dissociation has permanent side effects. The patient becomes more agitated, grunting and moaning as he tugs at his bonds. Looks like he's just laying there. With further research, we're confident that we'll be able to rehabilitate patients like Oswin. This is probably a guy that I should talk to.
Good day, stranger.
Old man with a crooked nose gestures in demonstration over the still body of a patient before a small gathering of interested onlookers. Feeling your gaze, he pauses his discussion. Have you come to sit in? Close as we are to Glenfathan Wilds, we get a number of biowac maimings every year, survivors dealing with complications from exposure. This fellow here is a severe case, his essence is a mere whisper of what it was. I am early in my research, only beginning to understand how they work, but in a time I hope to find a way to protect people from the storm's effects.
Hello.
He gives an eager nod. It's the mission that attracted me here. The treatment of the disturbed. No one else seems to care about them. Here, they've worked wonders for them. I've seen people cured of insatiable hungers and uncontrollable urges. I've seen the crippled walk and the dysphoric smile, all within these walls. The thought that the Duke could put an end to it with a single order, it keeps me up at night. I thought this guy would honestly have more to say to me, since like he's talking about biowac victims, and I myself have survived a Marowak. What else is there around here? Head Warden. Their Head Warden is a statue? Well-maintained statue of a middle-aged man presides over the room, looking down unblinking over the bustle of harried academics pestered by the hopeful desperate. Strong warmth emanates from it that you could sense from across the room. There's a human soul stored beneath the stonework. Feel its attention turned towards you. Well, like in the beginning of the game, that's all I did. I was like, hey, I got killed by a biowack, can you help me? It has been some time since the Watcher graced these halls. His voice echoes deeply, rumbling the floor beneath you. I am envious of your natural insights, traveler. I can only imagine how it might have helped my life work. And what is it that has brought you to my sanitarium? In the statue, you mean? Well, he laughs, I was old, and it seemed wrong to me, a lifetime spent in pursuit of discovery, only to lose it all in death. Somewhere, someday, I would wake up in a new body, none the wiser, and pursue a different course entirely. All that experience wasted. If we are ever to unearth the principles behind our existence, it will be in spite of our condition, of that I am quite sure. To live on as part of something I helped build... To live on as something I helped build seemed to be a better legacy than what nature had in store. The transfer itself was quite simple, as our techniques go, and for that I am grateful. Playing with souls is far easier to accept when they are not your own. I do miss being able to take an active role in the scholarly efforts here. Now and again one of our animancers will humor me, insult over some problem, but they are a jealous breed and are too often afraid to collaborate. If you are considering it yourself, I can tell you that it isn't for the easily bored. A history lesson? That is a rare pleasure. Most come in here only concerned with cheating death in one way or another. An old institution of the Deerwood. As the Deerwood goes, this is our 94th year. As with many cities, the growth of Defiance Bay brought with it a host of problems. One of the worst was those born with, shall we say, ill-favored souls came to populate its streets in droves. Thus the sanitarium. Brackenberry was a natural fit. It was growing, but there was also a lot of money here back then. This place owes its survival to the curiosities of the wealthy more than anything, I think. Our founding came at a time of great suspicion in animancy, much like today. So much progress has been lost to the mishaps of a few careless practitioners. But in time it was forgotten, as all things are. Since then, we have been in the forefront of animancy resurgence. We have played host to many gifted researchers and pushed the boundaries of our knowledge in ways never thought possible. Some of the first safe transferences were done here, and we have pioneered work in soul purification, lineage analysis, preservation. It's really quite a list, if you'll pardon my pride. Today, well, I can't say it's exactly the same. There's been some push to shut us down. It comes from Deerwood's more excitable denizens, whose minds are more passionate than thoughtful, I'm afraid. People see this legacy, and they see it involves something they don't understand, so it's natural for them to suspect people who understanding exceeds their own. It looks to them like we're hiding something. We have a representative in the palace this very moment, defending the entire science of animancy at a hearing before the Duke. Absurd as it sounds, if it does not go well, it could be the end of animancy in Deerwood. I fear Aver may be swayed by all this unrest, irrational though it may be. We shall see. Alright. So there's a basement, which I assume is where all like the monsters and crazy people are, and it'll probably be like the last basement I went to, and it'll just be like three guys standing around talking to each other. And I'll look at a painting or something, and then I'll leave. Ow. I will never get used to having the microphone on the left side. Every headset I've ever owned had the microphone on the right side. And this one is on the left side, and I keep hitting it. Looks like kind of a big place.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
I hear people like screaming and stuff, which is usually, you know, a sign. I hate you for having spicy sausage.
Good day, stranger.
This is Bella Siege. Bella Sage. Bella Sage. Call her Bella. Woman paces back and forth, her feet crunching on the soft red carpet. She gestures and mumbles. I don't want your sausage, I want a spicy sausage. Actually, I have some cheddar bratwurst in the fridge, but I want to eat like at 3 p.m. because then I'll spoil my dinner. She almost walks into you. Akosi, here I am looking so hard for answers in my research that I do not see the kith standing in front of me. What can I do? The dynamic, respectful field, even the Baldric incident did little to slow it. People in the Republics are more accepting of risks, less superstitious, ready to try anything than that shows promise. It is, but such is the way of the Deerwood. People here are fierce about their sovereignty, but they are not so independent from their Deeren brothers and their Glanfathan neighbors as they would like to think. They rely too much on the mysterious workings of the gods and fear the very advances they need. Studies Awakenings. Oh, I had one of those. Sublimating pre-awakened souls has been one of Animancy's greatest successes. I am working on a method to replicate the process on awakened souls. But the truth is that I find few suitable subjects here. Widewind's legacy... I'm having a hard time talking today. Widewind's legacy has left plenty of awakened souls, but most are too broken for study. I fear I will return to Revua with nothing to show for my effort. I'm awakened. I've been recalling flashes of a past life. I clicked on this and the game broke. Oh no, there we go. Most interesting, but not the kind of awakening I can study, I'm afraid. I need someone whose awakened soul can be triggered with predictable stimuli, like ketchup or talking about powerful men. A little bit of both, I think, Artie. Souls such as these tend to manifest as alternate personas in the host. She gives you a broad, if strained smile, but I thank you for the offer. So basically, she doesn't want to study me, which is my trigger. I'm over here being all nice, be like, hey, I was awakened. Mr. Sneaky Pants. Scribbles feverishly on parchment scroll while his free hand dances through the air, counting off unseen objects. His lips move in silent discourse. As your shadow falls over scrolls, he looks up at you with mingled perplexity and irritation.
Well met, friend.
Can I help you? He forces a polite smile. My area of focus is witch... Like, I don't know if that's just pronounced witches. I think it is. But I'm not sure. Wixt... Hollowborn who received a transplanted animal soul during infancy. Oh, okay. Because I fought some of these before. They looked like humans. So they tried to put animal souls into babies that didn't have a soul. That, you know what? Give them credit for trying, I guess. They show signs of developmental abnormalities throughout their childhood, but when they reach adolescence they become aggressive, feral, but still victims in need of care. We Animancers were trying to do something about the crisis, better than letting it swallow a generation of children. It stares at a fixed point on the far wall, and despite the controversy, it only went so far because at first it seemed to work. People called it to salvation. Children that had never been responsive to any kind of stimuli suddenly seemed aware of their surroundings and of their families. The complications don't begin until puberty, but that's when the incompatibilities between body and soul take shape. Children become violent and ravenous. But we paid dearly for our mistakes, I promise you. Angry mobs hunted down Animancers and burned down their homes, with them still inside, often. Yeah, spoiler alert, transferring an animal soul is the same as... Well, when you think about it, because like a lot of vaccines, they have egg proteins in them, which is like chicken souls. That's why when you give kids vaccines, they get autism. And go crazy when they try to eat people. People took to calling it the cruel salvation, and many still loathe us for it, but we wanted to stop the legacy as much as anyone. The public begged for our help, and we did the best we could. I still don't know if that absolves us. Oh, so basically he wants to study so he can help the children. Won't someone think of the children? So he doesn't want me to touch anything, which means that I definitely want to... Oh, this isn't... Corner of Modrup's lab rests a large weathered trunk. It seems likely to contain something important, if only by virtue of its size. Nothing grabs your attention except for a large padlock on the front. Whatever his Animancer keeps in here, he does not want anyone else to have. I kind of want to open it, but I feel like since it like didn't just give me the option to like lockpick it like normal. Heavy lock holds the trunk shut. It's too sturdy to break and the mechanism looks too complicated to pick. You'll need to find the key. Okay. I don't know if like you could eventually do it with high enough mechanics.
How do you do?
It's kind of stealing. Yes.
Slow and silent.
I'm sneaky about it. Stories from the Living Lands. The only reason I'm reading this is because it's in the same room as something I don't know what to do with. So I think that maybe it will have something to do with the chest, but probably not. Living Lands, there's a bunch of plants there. Greenery in the sun. Creatures. In my travels, I've never seen anything like it. Trolls. I killed a bunch of trolls, didn't I? Insects. I've seen insects before. You're gonna have to be a little bit more impressive than that. Centipedes, flies, and mosquitoes. Oh, okay, they were 10 times the size. Alright, that would be kind of freaky. Yeah, big centipedes are gross. I I took a, invertebrate zoology class. Which involved a lot of study of insects and stuff, and centipedes and millipedes are just kind of creepy looking. Don't much care for them. So they put a cat soul inside of a dog, and then made it play with yarn. I'm okay with that. Okay. House centipedes. Oh, you mean like the little, like, they're not necessarily little, but they have like kind of long, like long feelers. I think I know what you're talking about though. But anyway, I'm gonna take just like a quick break because I need to go to the bathroom after drinking all that coffee. So I'll be right back. Okie doke. Yeah, I'm familiar with those, whatever I'm called, centipedes. We get them here. They don't really bother me. They're not like, I don't want them crawling on me or anything, but I'm not like scared of them either. I don't think they bite, as far as I know. Um, at least I've never been bitten by one, so. I'll tell you a story about them though, since you like them so much. No, hold on, I'm trying to get my game going again. There we go. So my friend from college, from pharmacy school, one time he woke up in the middle of the night, and he went in his bathroom and he just wanted to get a drink of water, so he, grabbed a cup and poured some water in it and started drinking it. And he felt something like in his mouth, so he spit it out, and there was one of those centipedes. Apparently it was in the cup, and he drank it without looking. So there you go. Here's your bedtime story of the day. Oh, I can't pick this, I have to have the key. Alright, apparently I can't pick it, I have to have the key. It doesn't even give me a thing like X mechanics or lockpicks. It's apparently you just have to have the key. Okay. Oh, come on. Sagani, you gotta go with them. Sagani, what are you doing? Probably don't need to be sneaking, which is slow. So yeah. I thought it was kind of funny. He apparently didn't see the humor in it. Apparently neither did Artie. I've explored everything in here that I can for now. We'll go ahead and leave. Yeah, I've done similar stuff. Like I shouldn't say I drank a bee. I picked up a can of soda to take a drink, and apparently a bee had crawled under it crawled into the mouth of the can and was under it. And when I drank it, the bee stung me in the lip. That was unpleasant. Where will this take me? That'll take me to Andra's gift. I don't think I need to go there right now. What's this place? Is this the Duke's mansion? The Hadron House. Is that stealing? Yeah, it's stealing. Ah, whatever, I want the gold. I just don't care. What are all these people? Dunrid agents. It's like a mercenary group or something? No, go away. Go away. It was just a minor loss. Okay, now see, I'm concealed. Oh, that was weird. Okay, so even though I'm concealed and no one can see me, it still counts as stealing if I want to take this? I don't really want that anyway. And I can't unlock this without using... Well, I guess I could use lockpicks. I have 12, and it would take half of them. Yeah, whatever. Like, they shouldn't put so much good stuff in here if they don't want me stealing it. Anything on here worth stealing? A pistol! Oh, I want this so bad. Oh, look at that damage. 6 DR bypass. Oh, man. Honestly, though, if I could find one that I could buy, I would buy it instead of steal this one. If I'm being honest. Now, well, is it worth 200 to me? Or is it worth 200 if I steal it? Or if I sell it? Because if it's worth 200 if I sell it, it means that it's probably significantly more expensive than that to buy. I don't necessarily know how that works in this game. Oh, rice. I'm not gonna steal rice. Yeah, I don't remember the name of, or I remember the name of this place, kind of, but I don't remember, like, what it was. I assume it's kind of like a private investigator guild of some sort, maybe. CIA or something. You shouldn't leave stuff out on the tables and then tell me I can't have it. Like books. I like to take books. I'm trying to get over that habit, but how do I get in this room? Oh, there's
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
oh, this is Lady Webb's room and I can't get in there. Alright, let's just there's probably something I'm supposed to do here later. I just don't have the quest for it yet. I swear that the guy told me that the archives were in Brackenbury. I have not seen such archives. I found the sanitarium and this Lady Webb's house. Up here? Oh, this might be the Duke's Manor. This looks kind of like a manor. With fancy steps and everything. That's smoking. It's not good for you. Just trying to help Adair out by taking him to the library. You should just get a bookmobile instead. I never understood the point of taking the bookmobile to the schools because, like, our school had a library. So it's like, you can go to the regular library or you can go to the small library crammed inside of a bus. Like, why would I... why would I want that? Well, that's pretty straightforward, huh? It's an old respected family. Much of Defiant Space prosperity is due to domino business activity. Oh. Apparently he's just gonna throw me out. Well, fine. I didn't want to be here anyway, even though I'm pretty sure this is where I need to be to complete my quest. Am I just wrong? I hate to have to go back and talk to that guy again, but I might have to. I thought he told me the archives were at Brackenberry.
We'll fare better if we get some sleep.
Yeah, I might have to go to the inn and rest again too, because apparently falling off a window when I try to climb up it used up all my stamina. What is this? What is this place? Oh, look, it's Skinflint. This looks like dungeon? Mayhaps? I really wish I had some more lemonade. Actually, I might have one or two left. Oh yeah. Where am I? In the catacombs. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet, but also a dead initiate, right? I would drink some Yoo-hoo if I had it. As you approach the dead man, you can feel the faint traces of his soul lingering, stunned uncertainty holding its place. When you near without warning, the soul hurries towards you as though you were a solitary light in the dank gloom of this place, come to usher it away. Essen invades your consciousness. You're in a different body now, walking deeper into the catacombs, cloaked in a dark robe with a mask pulled over your face. You're following a familiar path along the canal, heading to a room built around a statue of a figure wearing a robe much like yours. Others wait, clothed in hoods and shadows. See, it would have been better if, like, they also sold pills there. Like, if it was a bar and pharmacy. I kind of want to look this place up. So I'm going to. Pharmacy, bar and grill. See, that's not even like, I don't even think that's, I don't even think that's the proper logo for like a pharmacy. It's like a hospital. I guess maybe it is. Either way, I think they should have like combined with a local pharmacy and had like a pharmacy and a bar in there. Even though like half medications like you're not supposed to drink with, so probably wouldn't have worked out too well. Ahead is another figure dressed like you, traveling in the same direction. You don't know his name, and that's how it's supposed to be. Out of the darkness, something monstrous grabs the other figure. You turn to flee, but find yourself face to face with a troll. The panic pounding through your brain is interrupted by razor-edged teeth and claws. You snap yourself out of the dead man's memory. The corpse lies on the damp and grimy ground. His hood and mask are missing and his clothes are shredded. You really are a watcher, aren't you? Once in a great many generations, one of my people is born with the ability to speak to souls. Usually such individuals become elders or a lone set of tracks in the snow. I would have thought my journey would be easier if I could see what you see, but looking at you, I'm not sure. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I mean, believe it or not, I once would have rejoiced to know I'd been. He picked to travel far in a search of something great, but even these gifts comes with a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical of your abilities before. I can't say I've met a real watcher before. Dang it, hot curly fries. I'd go for some hot curly fries. Oh, don't worry about him. He just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer him up, so just let him. Every time he goes a little strange on the face, I try and see if I can hear anything. Hasn't worked so far. See if you can get him to tell you what the spirit said. So I don't know if I want to go this way yet. But it's nice to know that there's probably something down there like a dungeon or a quest. Because I honestly haven't done one in a little while. I've just been kind of like wandering from place to place trying to get to new areas. Okie doke. Where am I? I wish I could zoom out more. I guess I do have a... They do have a map. I had no idea. Oh my goodness. I had no idea like it would show you. I didn't see half of this stuff when I came here the first time. I said like I went straight up here and then I came straight down here. I skipped like all this. Alright, man. That's cool. Go bug Vinny. I saw he's playing Dungeon of the Endless, which is something I wouldn't mind playing sometime, but I would probably need a little time to relearn that game. I haven't played it in a long time. I haven't played it since early access. I should specify. They've added a lot of mechanics since then. Okay, these are actors. I want to play here. Mandala. Statuesque woman has a gaze that could cut stone. Turns her chiseled cheekbones to the sky and favors you with a look of acknowledgement. Her eyes shimmer under silvered eyeshadow and a razor-precise line of kohl. Before you can speak, she throws up her hand in a dramatic fashion.
Hello.
Autographs after the performance, please. Great arts require great concentration, and greatness is expected from the revel of the stars. I'm the Paladin Knight, the Widow of the Wood, the Warrior Queen, blah blah blah. She's an actress. A theater troupe. Opera Lane. Good drama is a balm to the soul, and we wish to offer a true theatrical experience to as many as possible. New and old, tall and small, experienced, inexperienced, whoever is best suited to fulfill the role. As long as they're able to satisfy the demands of the roles. True acting can be a grueling process, so some last longer than others. Alright. Oh, apparently he can't talk right now. As long as you know your role and preferably shut your mouth, I think you'll be fine. Dalton. Anytime a person has a name, usually a good sign that they'll give you some dialogue. Elderly man paces back and forth, taking short, hobbled steps. His gaze is distant. Beneath it are the dark rings of many restless nights. He appears to be having a conversation with someone who isn't there. In the way you fought, cutting down two at a time, we shared quite a victory, you and I. Man looks up at you, startled. Oh, my. Oh, by the flame. For just a moment I thought I heard her. He put a hand on his chest, catching his breath. Just the memories of my youth in the Northwatch Rangers, trials and adventures from a lifetime ago. Of late, the memory of lost battles and fallen friends has been especially vivid. For nearly 60 years, we were known throughout the Deerwood then. We thought we'd adventure together forever, collecting coppers and inspiring songs. That was until we faced Helig of Thane. He was a wizard whose experiments in necromancy left a trail of bodies, some reanimated from Solace Vale to Midwood. We tracked him as he fled toward the Valen Republics, catching him just west of the Lake of Drowned Tombs. We were fools, seasoned as we were not prepared for his foul magic. Our numbers were nothing against his power. Wiser man would have ordered a retreat, not me. By some curse of the gods, I was knocked out, and when I awoke, my rangers, my Rowena, they were all dead. My friend, my comrade in arms, and my love. We planned to adventure together until we grew old enough to settle down and enjoy our fortunes. Young as we were, we couldn't imagine anything would tear us apart. I know this sounds like an old man's madness, but I hear her, a voice just over my shoulder, calling to me in my dreams. At night, I see her wandering the catacombs beneath the city, trying to escape. Foolish as it sounds, I can't shake the idea she's somehow down there, waiting for me. I've even ventured below, though it damn near cost me my life. Were I half the warrior I was in my youth, I'd search every grave and rat hole. As it is, I'm stuck with this feeble body and the agonizing notion that my love is somewhere down there. Yeah, the dream is real. It's more than that, I know it. My dreams were never more than faded memories, but this feels as real and fresh as the conversation we're having right now. It's payment you're concerned about. I still have plenty of weapons from my old adventuring days. They're well made and they'll serve you on the battlefield or at a merchant stall if you choose. Alright, I'll do it. There's an entrance to the southwest on the other side of the canal. You truly are a gift from the gods. If there's anything you can find of her. Alright, so now I have a quest for the catacombs, which I already forgot where they are. Oh, they're right here. I don't want to go down there until I've been back to the inn, though, because, like I said, my people are all fatigued from Failing to climb in a window. Stupid. But I'm gonna try to visit some of the other places I haven't been in town yet. Kind of be thorough. Maybe gather up a couple quests and then go do them. Sorry, I was taking a drink there.
Hello.
My whale's eyeless face. What? Or one short ogre. But why are you green, and how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? That's funny. Snowcat. So few people know Snowcat, much less ogres. He beams at you and nods his head. Yes, I am a scrivener. I read books, I write books. I once ate a book, but only because it looked like a sweet pie. Or perhaps it was a sweet pie baked to look like a book. Interesting. Oh, but I'm a collector of herbs, flowers, plants. I sell them, mostly eat them. Let's see what he has. Alright, so it's just mostly... Oops. I wanted to look at what it does. Yeah, apparently consumables are probably really good, but you know, I never think to use them. So
How may I help? Of course.
in here.
A blade in the dark.
All sneaky like.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, that's not... Oh man, I didn't mean to steal that. Oh, I got away with it. Oh, so I probably could have stole that stuff in that other room too. So I guess the hand doesn't not turn red. It's just that you won't get punished for stealing if people can't. Okay. Well, now I learned something about the stealing mechanic in this game. Some scriveners. I just never think to do it. Like, I'm just so frantic about not dying and stuff that I'm always thinking about like casting spells and all that stuff. And I don't think about using items or consumables. It's probably why I'll never be very good at these games. This is why I play on easy. Rite of Hidden Wonders. AoE +3 mechanics for 120 seconds. Okay, so this is basically like a temporary buff to your mechanic skill. If there's something that you can't get that you want, you can use it real quick. Probably not worth stealing cabbage. Okay, well I think that's all that's in here. Grab everybody and head for the door. So yeah, you can buy stuff from him. Plants and stuff. Okay. I thought maybe once he didn't have the red eye on you, that the glove would turn back to normal color. I thought that the
Sagan, is your fox bite?
Yes,
Can I pet him anyway?
it's your hand.
I'm gonna pet him.
That's pretty funny actually. Alright, what else? Undala. Nah, I haven't been here yet. Ooh, there's stuff out here. Free stuff. Lockpicks, nice. Steal the stuff that'll make stealing easier in the future. Okay. Houses. Oil. Light of dawn. Traveler and the ghost happen upon a starving man. Look at all this free stuff. Great Western Stag. I already read this book somewhere else, where the gods create some stag to like be unhuntable, and then Galawain and one of the other gods, I think, create a reward for what you get if you Hylia, Galawain and Hylia create a reward for what they would give the person that could catch the stag. I need the key. I don't have the key. So much for that. So that'll go back to the world map. Pernisk's house. I don't think I went there. Oh, free stuff. Oh, nice. Grappling hook. To replace the one I had to use to get in that window. After I fell off the vines. Oh, okay. So this is like a... This is Jake the Snake's Roberts' house. Or no, I'm sorry, this is DDP's house, and this is Jake the Snake Roberts, laying on the floor. Pile of his own vomit. Yeah, this gives you a bonus to will and endurance. But it debuffs your perception and your focus. Yeah, Scott Hall. No, yeah, this is Scott Hall right here. I'm not stealing. I made these. These are mine. Mercenary. There's somebody with a name.
Good day, stranger.
Well now, a new face. Welcome, friend. Name's Pernisk, and this, he gestures to the room around you, is my humble abode, and place of business. And I do hope you're in here to do some business. He glances at the guard nearby. If you have to ask, let's be clear. You go running to the guards. You won't regret stepping foot in this place, in fact. They put even odds on you regretting every decision you made in your life to leave you standing in front of me right now. His face shivers with a quick, unreadable emotion. But you stay smart, and I figure we can end up with very good friends. You can ask my previous customers, they'll vouch for my supply. I keep it simple. If you have the coin, I have the Svef. You're free to make use of the premises so long as you don't do anything stupid and you don't get to tangling with the other customers now. What can I get you? Serious? Eyes you with suspicion and then disbelief. Svef is worth every hand, my friend. It's incredible. Lets you see your own soul. And if you're looking at Defiant Space, first and foremost, Sephmer. Okay, so he sells stuff that I just stole. Uncover what happened at Pernix's house in Copper Lane. Something unusual is happening at the house in Copper Lane. A man named Pernix is acting strangely. House next to the Copper Lane market that has become a Svef den. Pernix was home, but something about the man seemed unusual.
They won't see me coming.
See me coming. Oh, nice. I can hide over here.
I'll see
Quick.
what I can do.
Quick! Oh, no. I came back. Relax. Oh, nice. There's a scepter. I think I already have. Take it anyway, because I take stuff. It's what I do. Guard holds up a hand as you approach. You can turn right back around. The lower floor is all yours, but nobody gets upstairs. Please go elsewhere, the guard said, rolling his eyes. Go on, there's nothing up there anyhow. Little briberino. I do like the view over this way. Do you now? I just use the money that I stole from them to bribe their own guard. I think it's a pretty good deal. Alright. Let's find out what kind of shady dealings are going on up here.
I shall be discreet.
I'm gonna be discreet. Oh! Mercenary in there. Looks like he's itching for a fight. Oh, look, and there's some... So, okay, I have a question for you, Artie. Like, this says Silver Fenning, value 6, and there's 51 of them. Does that mean I get like 306 copper? I've never figured this out. Let's see, what do I have? I have 16, 13. Oops. Okay, yeah, so that is how it works. I thought maybe like you had to like sell those at a vendor or something. But no, they just are higher denominations of gold. I get it. Alright. This is what I really came here for. Aw. That was gonna be a book. 12 dukes times 33. That seems pretty worth seems pretty worth paying that guy 100 gold to come up here to get like 600. Yeah, see, my gold went up by like 400 points there by taking the gold dukes. Because I kind of figured that was how it worked, that they were worth 6 each. But I didn't know if you had to sell them to somebody or if they just you know, went into your inventory. So we're about to get in a fight here. Let's get ready to fight some people. Whoa, that's scary looking. Got like an ice brand or something. So I gotta remember that all my people are in different order now. So him engage. And we'll have me engage this guy. we'll have you, mark prey on this mercenary, and then the wolf, or fox, I'm sorry, will attack this mercenary. And, who's next? Eloth. Chuck a spell right there. Let's see, what can we use? Cast a negative accuracy spell. Last but not least, you shoot somebody. I don't know who's more. This guy looks more dangerous because he looks bigger, but this looks like an assassin, maybe. Okay. Opening volley went pretty well, I think. Another arcane assault should be good, all three of them. And then Sagani can use. No, don't use it on your own wolf. Mercenary. Where's the other one at? The other one's gone. Oh, are they dead? They already killed them? Oh no, there they are. They're kind of just hidden. Use a crippling shot. Does raw damage and hobbles. Reduces movement speed and reflex. Okay. Ooh. Just trying to not let this go too long without casting stuff. I just want to make sure that not letting people's health get low or something without realizing it. Ah, oh, dang it. There's a pathing issue. Okay. Eater, you just go back to attacking a guy in the middle. Alright, now do I have... I might as well use spells, because I am about to rest soon.
Lava will be on seek.
Alright. Really weird because there's no battle music. Kind of throwing me off. Alright, so we'll throw down this huge AoE accuracy and damage buff. Somebody just died. Oh, they killed my wolf. That's not cool. I just shot someone in the face, so I guess that makes up for it. Now you have 3. Alright, this only is faux AoE. That's good. I think everyone's dead except one guy, so we'll just summon some skeletons back here. Oh, too late, she's dead.
Roak 10!
So, yeah. Depending on what difficulty you play on, there are different levels of, like, permadeath. So, excuse me. If you're playing on easy mode, which I am... Well, first I should explain. So, you have... Let me loot this first, and then I'll explain. How does that sound? Because these are all, these all have good properties on them. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to send it all to the stash, and then I'll look at it. But anyway. So you see everybody has endurance and health. So when you're in battle, all damage that you take goes to both your endurance and your health. Once your endurance reaches 0, your character falls down. So like this guy could lose 69 health and then he'll fall down. But say his health is only like 60 and his endurance is 69 at the beginning of a battle, and he takes 69 damage, we'll just say. If you're playing on like normal or hard, the character is now dead and he's gone forever, as far as I know. You can't bring him back. But if you're playing on easy, they become maimed, which means they're down for the rest of the battle, and then at the end of battle they'll be revived with like 1 HP, and they'll have like a bunch of negative status, a bunch of negative statuses until you rest. So that's how the game works. So like people that have high health are nice because they can get knocked down in a couple battles per dungeon, but like people like him, like at the beginning of the game his endurance was 50 and his health was 150. So if he got knocked down twice in the next battle, you had to really keep an eye on him, because if he got knocked down a third time he could die. But of course, like I said, I'm playing on easy, so he wouldn't actually die, he would just become maimed. But if the person is maimed and then they go down again, they're dead, even on easy mode. And as far as I know, there is no way to bring them back. If Artie's here, he might be able to confirm or deny that, but I think the game told me that it is pretty much permadeath. So I'll give him this to put on his secondary. How's that? Let's look at all those weapons I just got, because some of them were pretty good. A great sword. If I put that on anybody, I think I want to put it on me, because it's a two-hander. Dang, +5 accuracy, that's pretty good. 15 to 22 pierce. This does slash and pierce, and his other weapon does just slash. But it had all those stat modifiers on it, which I thought were good, but they might not be as good. That's a good thing to have. Oh, 30% of grazes converted to hits is actually pretty good. So like a graze is kind of like a half hit, so you can either like miss, graze, hit, or critical, I think, in this game, and it's all based on like your accuracy, I think, versus their your accuracy versus their defense or something. Yeah, if accuracy is above the target's defense, it will be more likely to result in a hit or crit. So that's pretty good. Might give that. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But the small shield +4 deflection. So I don't know if that goes on before or after. So it's 8 deflection and then +4 for being fine. So I don't know if that means it's a total of 16 or if that is already factored in. And I don't have another small shield to compare it to. Okay, but medium is 12. So yeah, this is probably... Basically, it makes a small shield into a medium shield. Yeah, other than that, I don't think there's any weapons I want to switch. I want to look at myself. So I have a great sword that is fine. This is also a great sword that is fine. I think they're the same. Yeah, okay. Not as good as I thought. I thought that was a pretty good room, or a good,
As you say.
I thought it was a pretty good take from the battle. But
Margren's fire casts light in dark places.
as it turns out, none of that stuff was as good as I thought. But it'll be good vendor trash. Added armor, I have a lot of that. These things I don't know what these are for. They're gemstones. I don't know if they're crafting materials or what. Go and rummage through this uneven row of books in a hurry. Chipped and cracked as if knocked on the ground and set back in place. Book. Adiran Dialects. I wish like reading books could like increase your lore skill. But yeah, this basically just tells you how to pronounce words that are written in different languages. I don't think it's all that important, but it's kind of a fun, this is how the game works type thing. Rusty bronze key, which I think I took off the corpse. Yeah. Oh, here's a dead guy. Not quite dead. One side of the overturned vase is splotched in crimson. Someone has gathered sheets and towels into a makeshift bed, the rumpled fabrics. So I can't help but notice this guy is also named Pernisk. So apparently it's a really popular name. Of course I'm being facetious, and I know that this is probably the real Pernisk and the other one stole his house. Man lies bound and bloodied on the floor before you. His face is a tapestry of bruises, and blood is spattered across several corners of the room. The man cringes and sobs as you approach. Please, no more, I can't take any more. Man pauses, gazing up at you. You're not, oh praise Bareth, you're not one of his men, are you? Glances nervously behind you. He shakes his head. Please, I don't know who you are, but my name is Pernisk. This is my house. You have to help me. An imposter, some wizard named Nerid, came into my house, tied me up in here, tortured me, and now he and his men are eating my food, breaking my things, selling Svef inside my own house. It'd be a lot easier if you weren't trying to hide something. Pernisk looks away, unable to meet your gaze. I may have hung on to a tiny portion of my supplier's share, but I needed the money. Look, I know it's not the best line of work, especially with all that's happened, but it pays well, very, very well. And well, people want the stuff, don't they? He sent over the wizard Nerid, the man downstairs, to make up the lost copper, I guess, and to hurt me while he was at it. It feels like it's been days. I know exactly what this is, and I am going to click it.
Smoke weed every day.
Classic. Alright, so what do you need me to do? I can't get out of here, not while he's downstairs. I've been tied up for who knows how long. Please, you have to kill him. Yeah, why not? Oh, thank you. I'd help if I could, but in my state I'd probably just slow you down. Please be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna go murder an old wizard for this guy, apparently. Jenno, you know what's better than that, though? I really hope I just killed some headphone user out there. Okay. We're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna probably have to... I don't know if we're gonna have to fight everybody, or if we're only gonna have to fight the wizard and maybe a couple bronies. Okay, here's a mercenary. pointedly ignores you.
I'll take a look.
Do do. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to fight everybody in this room if I had to guess. Let's get everybody in the room. Okay, there we go. You're back. Anything I can do for you? Found the man you tied up upstairs, the one claiming to be Pernisk. Toothy's smile falters. That's so. Shakes his head. Shame you had to go digging around, friend, because now I can't exactly let you leave, can I? Dang. I was getting tired pretending to be that sad sack anyway. His mouth curves into a snarl. Guards! Alright, so this is gonna... Oh, this is not good, because there's people behind me, too. Well. Let's try it. Alright, I'm gonna try to send, Bearman. Kind of maybe try to draw the aggro of the guys in the back there. But I definitely probably want to try to kill the wizard first, because he's probably going to be able to do the most damage. Dude, that dog has more health than Aloth. I'm sorry, Fox. Okay. I don't know why the battle music isn't working right now. I didn't turn it off, did I? Sound. No, I turned the master volume down a little bit, but the music volume should still be... I don't know. Okay, so what have I done? I've queued up a knockdown for him. I want to try to go... Actually, since I have friendly AoE spells, cast one there. You, I will use Marked Prey, and Doge will attack the Mercenary. Yep. Mercenary. Aloth, I basically want you to hide in this corner. Oh no, he didn't hide fast enough. Oh, there's so many guys. This is not good. Hey, the battle music's back on. Well, the good news is, for like once in his life, Aloth has like a clear view of people. So here's what I'm gonna do. These people are not gonna like what's about to happen. I'm gonna cast Rolling Flame because there's nobody behind me for once. So Durance, what is Durance gonna do? Let's cast a blessing on everybody. Kana, I'll have you shoot at these people trying to kill Aloth. Oh dang, so much stuff going on. Okay, so Aloth is hurt, but he's still okay. And I get him like over in this corner. Oh, he's gonna die. Straight up. Okay. So I knocked the wizard down. Where am I? Let's cast another dancing bolt because I can hit like everybody. Alice is just gonna have to take it on the chin here, because there's nothing I can do. Alright, so Sagani, use your crippling shot on this mercenary. Oh, okay. Cast the Thunderbolt and he just like quits. He taps out. It's too late. There was no other option. I was gonna be like, yeah, let him go, man, let him go. Because a lot of my people are getting hurt pretty bad here. So let's get Durance. Let's use his special ability to recover people's health. I'll throw down another... Yeah, I would have totally probably let this go, because there's a ton of guys in here. Alright, so where is... Alright, so he's there. So he's engaging this mercenary. Actually, I want him to go engage, like, people down here, so maybe he can pull multiple, pull multiple aggros. Do any of these have, friendly AoE? Or faux AoE? I could maybe... Well, I could cast it... here, and get everybody, without hurting my friends. I think I already did this, but I'm gonna do it again, just to make sure that I actually queued it up. So yeah, he's gonna use that... Kana, what are you doing? Probably, like, getting ready to die or something. He's probably doing, like, one of his, like, 50-minute reloads. I can't even tell what's going on right now. Alright, so I think now's the time for Lord Barrington to show people what's up. I think most of these people are almost dead, actually, which is good. Aloth, he's an Arcane Assault. Should actually probably kill just about everybody. What's happening? Why did it pause? I don't know what it paused for. Oh, Durance got knocked out. That's whatever I expected. Oh, you missed, Aloth? You suck. Alright, let's use our beast mode roller. Alright, I think we're okay. Yeah, we're good. That was a little scary, to be perfectly honest. But I plan on resting after this anyway, so I didn't really mind if people got knocked down. Nobody was low enough that they were gonna die. Alright, so yeah, I got just a few pieces of loot here. It's all mostly vendor trash, but... And Mr. Wizard over here. Oh, nice, he's got a grimoire. Light armor. It's pretty good. This is light armor, but since it's fine, it has extra DR. But you get faster recovery speed. So I'll definitely be putting that on somebody, I don't know who yet. Let's see that. Alright, so I need to go back upstairs and talk to Pernisk. It's fine. Go to my inventory. So yeah. You know what, now that I have money, because before I had these grimoires, but I had no money, so I didn't teach Aloth any of the spells, but now I got tons of money. So let's, give him some grimoires. Because I paid to learn Fireball, which is a level 3 spell, and I thought maybe since I learned it, it would let me use it, but apparently that's not how it works. I have to be a certain level before I can use a level 3 spell, so... But I'll know it when I level up, so... none of these have any special stats on them, but this does. So it's 5 DR. It's the same as what I'm wearing. He's wearing heavier stuff. Oh, see, she's got fine light armor. That's really good. That medium armor, I could probably give it to him so that his recovery speed would go down. Oh, but he had the plus times 1.1 ability area of effect. Oops. What do you have? I don't really care about you, honestly. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't care about your recovery speed because you don't do that much for me in battle. So I think I'm gonna give you the heaviest armor I can. Because I don't like chain his spells as of right now. I usually cast like 1 per battle, if that. What does Kana have? He has... Oh, he has... That's probably why he takes so long to reload his gun, because he's got heavy armor on. Never realized that. Alright, let's see. What do I have? Probably give him something a little... Let's give him breastplate. He'll lose a little bit of damage reduction, but he'll be able to reload like 10% faster. And we'll see if that affects me majorly. If not, I'll leave it. If it does, then I'll change it back. But this, I think I'm going to give it to myself. It's got the same DR, but faster recovery speed, and I do need recovery speed. Plus, that's just awesome, so... I do need recovery speed because I'm attacking and casting spells all the time. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight this guy, aren't I? Oh, that's fine. It's one guy. He's gonna be sad. Like, hey, I just took a bribe from these people. Maybe they'll not kill me. Guess what? Today's not your day, buddy. I'm gonna get my money back one way or another. It's gonna get focused down so hard right now. I'm gonna have to screw you, Durance. It wasn't even fair. He's like...
It's like I've been tossed around in a snowstorm.
Like, well, I probably should have attacked like when like 7 of my allies were attacking and we had them on the ropes. But I decided to just wait in here.
Right away.
Take my chances. Oh, classic mercenaries. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go talk to him. I'm going to go to the inn and rest. And then I'm going to take another quick break because I have to go to the bathroom yet again. In before this guy is like the real fake Pernisk. Can't believe this nightmare is finally over. He grins weakly, then seems to remember something. You've no idea what you've done for me, but... Looks at you and away again. I need to find my love, Kainra. Only after whatever Nyrid put her through, I'm afraid she won't give me a chance to explain. But she might listen to you. Please, she must be somewhere in Copper Lane. It's the only home she knows. And please don't tell her about the Svef, about what I do. I could make it worth your while. A discount, maybe. Absolutely, please don't hurt me. You can tell her whatever you like. I'll have some supplies here for you, whatever you want. Please just make sure she's okay. Alright, so now I gotta go find some stupid idiot lady. I don't know where she's at, though. I don't think I've found her yet. Oh, looks like Scott Hall and Jake Snake Roberts went home. His girlfriend or whatever that he wants me to go talk to. Are you getting them on NBAtickets.com? Because I heard you can buy tickets there even when the games are sold out. because the games are never sold out. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of stick to what I said. I'm gonna pull up the map here. And I'm gonna go to the inn. No, it's okay, I'll find her. If she's in Copper Lane. Okay, so here's the deal. I only want to know where she is if she's not in Copper Lane. Because if she's in Copper Lane, I'll just find her. But if she's specifically not in Copper Lane, then I would probably like to know where she's at. Probably also learn her name, so I can find her if I actually find her. Kainra, he wants her back, and he doesn't want her to know what he's dealing Seth. He promised me a discount in exchange for my...
Greetings.
No, I don't want to hire an adventurer. I wanted a room. Why did I tell him I wanted an adventurer? So we'll take the common room. And then I'm going to take just a quick break here. Get up and move around a little bit. It actually has been like an hour or so.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I just... Well, you seemed preoccupied.
You seem preoccupied.
Adult watches, a Coltonau trail. What's not to worry about? I suppose I've just noticed you acting a little, unusual lately. Talking to people who aren't there, remembering flashbacks of your previous life. I just want to make sure you're doing all right. Then I'm in good company. I should let you rest. It looks like we'll have another full day tomorrow.
Okay, so we're all rested up. We're gonna go ahead. I've been in a really bad habit of not quick saving, but I've been changing areas so often. I think the game has been auto saving for me. Save. And then I will be right back. Okie dokie. Oops. Stop that. Alright, we're back. You know, Jeno, I heard that NBAtickets.com is where the Andersons got their tickets. And the game was sold out, so... I'm just saying, man. You should definitely check out NBAtickets.com. You know, I'm honestly curious how those websites work. How they can sell tickets to a sold-out game. Oh. Is that not who I need to talk to? Well, it sure is. Right then. A woman sits by herself, spinning something on the table in front of her and watching it with, Oh, so it is people reselling tickets? I thought it was like... It was something different. I thought maybe they waited until like certain tickets didn't get redeemed, so they would like sell them during like halftime or something. I didn't know what I thought. Anyway, you find a woman sitting by herself, spinning something on the table in front of her and watching it with furious intensity. It's about the size of a coin and it wobbles over a crack in the wood with a metallic rattle. She snatches it up with one hand and slams a half-empty cup down on the table with the other. This is not a good time. Camera's still looking up at you suspiciously. You notice that a purpling bruise is blossoming along her cheekbone. Oh, and what does that brute want to tell me? He's being impersonated by a powerful wizard, however the real Pernus also feels Seth. Yeah, I need the positive. I had no idea. Pernus key. She brings her fist down on the table, sloshing her drink. Damn it, how can I trust him after something like this, that he's lied to me for so long? She runs her hands through her hair and takes a deep breath. I should be glad I found out before the wedding. Needs help and forgiveness. Perhaps you're right, she sighs. Our positions were reversed, there's no question he'd give me another chance. Still, we've got a lot to work through. Alright, so I got a positive patient. Oh, and take this. She unclasped something from her neck. Picked it up from one of the merchants to help me stand firm in my decision. I'll be fine without it now. So I got some level ups, which is awesome. And I apparently got an item, Unwavering Resolve. Okay, well, let's find that. Oh, it's a amulet. +2 intellect, 1 resolve. Okay, well, int affects, area of effect for abilities and talents. This seems like something that would be good for my main character, because I do have a lot of spells. Well, this item seemed pretty good too. Here, let's see, what does he have? Disengagement defense. That seems good for him though, because when he gets engaged, I want him out of there. I'll give it to my main. I'll keep this. I don't come up against a lot of ice damage right now, so yeah, let's look at some of these grimoires though. What kind of cool stuff he has. Oh man, got a lot of stuff. It doesn't seem that good though. Only 10 seconds, but 15 accuracy is a lot, I think. Jolting touch. Area of effect. Target +2 foe jump targets. Oh, this is good. I need this. So this is like an area of a faux area of effect spell. Yeah, I need this. Need this. 100, of course. Just don't let me forget to equip these. Spirit shield. I'm gonna learn that, but I'm probably not gonna equip it right now. Okay, yeah, so this creates a duplicate. So you get plus 20 deflection, which is only against AoE stuff, I think. Oh no, this is direct melee attacks. This might be worthwhile. I don't know. Rolling Flame, Corrosive Siphon. That would be pretty good, actually. For times that I get hurt. Learn that. Probably gonna learn this just because. Oh, no, don't erase it from the Grimoire. Don't do that. So yeah, this looks like a single target shock damage. Oh, it bounces off walls, harming anything caught in the path. But I can't use level 3 spells yet, but I don't mind buying them, because that means that I don't have to waste experience learning them. That's just 100 copper, why not? Let's look at these other... That was Nereids. This doesn't seem like that great of a first level spell, to be honest. That's a pretty good spell. And this one. Ghost Blades, AoE, Pierce. And I'll learn it, but I probably won't use it. Alright, so put all these back. Then edit my own grimoire. Oh, this is unlocked. Does that mean I think I might be able to learn level 3 spells now. Somebody told me that Fetid Caress is really good. I never use it though. Probably should. I don't use a lot of my level... I don't use level 2 spells that often at all, actually. Let's level our people up here. I got some level ups. Athletics seems really good for him because it affects fatigue. Yeah, we'll take that. Alright, so... Get a new ability. So this is a lunge attack. I don't know about all that. Yeah, Eater, the super athlete. See, I don't like the idea of a lunge because I usually like to set up a front wall with him and the bear. And if he lunges out in front of everything, it's gonna kind of throw that all off. This is probably going to be what I want. Lowers accuracy but increases deflection of nearby allies. Oh, the aura also decreases accuracy? Hmm. So, increases accuracy. That's pretty good. Vigorous defense. Maybe this will be better. The fighter becomes fiercely determined to deflect all incoming blows, dramatically increasing all defenses for a short time. Yes please. No new talents. That's okay. Alright, so let's do Aloth next. I basically want to feed his mechanics, because I don't use scrolls that often as of right now. And he's already got a level 7, which lets him use level 3 scrolls, and most things I find are only level 1 or 2 right now anyway. Let's get his mechanics up. Okay, so I unlocked level 3 spells, which I've already got a few of. I feel like I already have this. Oh, this is an improved version of the magic missile, I think. Area of effect, it jumps to 2 foes. Okay. So it can hit up to 3 targets versus just 1. But it does less damage on the jump. I get 2... Okay, so I can pick 2. I love Magic Missile too, but I don't think it's very... From what I've been told, it's not very good in this game. Okay, so this, faux AoE, and it suspends all, bonuses, basically. Beneficial buffs for 20 seconds. Seems pretty good. Makes people slow. This is just a stronger version of the, draining touch that I already have. Okay, so this increases attack speed, but it decreases your endurance. I don't think I like that. One seems pretty like a pretty good debuff. -5 DR, -10 deflection, -10 concentration. So it makes them easier to hit, makes you do more damage, and makes them easier to interrupt. So this is a maybe right now. There's a ball of energy in the caster's hand that can be thrown at an enemy, causing burn, freeze, corrode, or shock damage. Anyone caught in the area of effect. Blights are continually replenished until the spell ends. Until weapon changed. Okay, so this looks like an alternative weapon, but it doesn't say like how much damage it does. And if it only does damage based on our like base attack damage, which is like 1, I don't know if that's very good. Alright, so this basically makes you harder to hit. This looks like a better version of what I have. The caster's face becomes a nightmarish mask of rotting insect-infested flesh or other images of unspeakable horror, compelling all nearby foes to become terrified and sickened. Alright. I don't want to waste, like, a good spell. So I'm gonna consult. If anyone has any, opinions on what is a good level 3. Fireball, Noxious Burst, Expose Vulnerabilities, which I think was one of the ones that I, So I already have Fireball because I bought it from a Grimoire. So, yeah, I agree. I think I've made... I'll take Expose Vulnerability and Noxious Burst, because I was kind of leaning towards that. Because people say that corrode damage is pretty good for a pretty long time. That there's a lot of things that have low defense to corrode damage. So I'm hoping that's true. Wait a minute. Hold on a sec. Stop it. Okay. I saw that my mixer was still up, and I just had this, like, fear that I had the game muted the whole time I was playing. Oh, but then I suppose Geno did say something about the background music. So Kana also gets a level up. It's really high lore. I'm gonna give him some athletics, though, because he fatigues way too early. Okay, so we're gonna get some new phrases to learn. I can either learn level 1 phrases or some level 2. Excuse me. Yeah, Borderlands, yeah, it was the same in that game. Reduces slashing and piercing damage of enemies in the area. Minus 10 concentration of enemies. Drains a portion of endurance from all enemies in the area of effect. Seems like decent, but like it's not very much. It's only like 4.7, and I don't know what like what base endurance is for enemies. Decreases duration of and defends against frightened and terrified. Allies leave a hazardous trail of frost wherever they move, hobbling and causing freeze damage to enemies. Seems okay. Oh, friendly aura. 1.2 reload speed. Now when it says reload speed, I hope it's not only talking about guns. But even if it is... I think that's pretty good. So we got a new phrase. I need to make sure to put that in my song.
Following your lead.
So I still only have first level spells, but I don't know which one of these I want to get rid of. How long does this of a long chant. 6 seconds with 3 linger. It's about the same as this one, honestly. Okay, decreases reload times and increases the speed of ranged attacks for all allies. So that wasn't as good as I thought, but it's still pretty good, I think. I'll admit, I don't really know how to set these up that well. But you do get to name them, so that's pretty good. Classic. Okay. So I finished the quest. I still have my... Well, one more level up to do. I don't know why I gave myself mechanics. Okay, so I unlock level 3 spells. So the cool thing about druids is that when you unlock a level of spells, it unlocks every single spell. You don't have to pick, which I think is amazing. Let's get Beetle Shell. Can I not look at them? I'll have to look at them on my... But I don't get a talent this level, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. Switch him to that.
Yes.
So now I have 4 casts on both level 1 and 2, which is awesome. And then I get level 3. Okay, so this is like a stasis shell, so if you're trying to protect someone from getting killed, you can put them in like a shell to protect them. I think Durance also has a similar ability. Infestation of maggots. Faux AoE, of course, I love faux AoE. 10 damage by percentage of endurance. Lost over 31 seconds. So I don't know if that means 10% of their endurance. I don't know. Seems pretty decent though. Nature's Balm restores friendly AoE. It's a endurance restoration. I'm okay with that. Purge Toxin. So this will give you poison and disease resist. Returning Storm AoE. Oh, it's a faux AoE? That is amazing. Does shock damage and stun for almost 5 seconds. Druid is so good. So many of their spells are faux AoE. And this one is a target with faux jump, which is great. Hobbles for 23 seconds, weakens for 23 seconds. Which lowers their damage and their health, I think. Now I'm seeing why everybody said that Druid was way overpowered. So this is a single target damage. 48 to 79 pierce, that's pretty high. And a penalty to deflection and reflex, which is basically their defense. Did I read that wrong? Or something? Your damage and health. I'm trying to figure out what beat Ryder Voltic is trying to tell me, but I don't understand why you're saying your damage and health. Twin stones. 2 deadly boulders flying out from the druid's position. Does target crush damage and then AoE pierce damage. Kind of weird, but kind of like it. Okay, so I see it hits the ground and explodes into shards. Okay, so it seemed like some pretty good level 3 spells, to be perfectly honest. Like I said, now I have a little bit more of an understanding why everybody says that the druid is so good, because, well, they are.
Alright then.
Okay, so I finished that quest, and I rested. My people should be good to go. Completed? Yeah, it's complete. Still don't know exactly where the archives is. I know it's in the palace, but I don't know where the correct palace is, apparently. Let's do this. Let's go to the catacombs for that guy. I know where that's at. Excuse me. Okay. So he wants me to go to the catacombs, which is, well, let's pull up the map. Right here. So I'm a little worried, because, the dude was talking about getting killed by a troll or something in the catacombs. Which generally, I like to avoid getting killed by trolls. I'm gonna read this one, because I wonder why he's standing all the way over here by the catacombs. Oh, I guess he's not that important. He was just owned a pawn shop and cheated people out of money. Alright. Excuse me. Throat's a little bit dry today. Got a little bit of a tickle. So I'm coming down here to look for some guy's dead wife slash girlfriend.
Nice and quiet.
I came down here earlier and I found this dead guy who was apparently... I don't remember who he was. But I remember he, sorry, hold on. Somebody send me a message. I want to... It's not important. Okay. Chat back up here. What is this? Black ooze, okay. Really know where I'm going here, but ugh. Try to do something. Casting a spell. I don't know what that means though. What is this? 1 per encounter. Okay, that's really good.
So much for you.
Oh, there you go. Come on. I had some gold in the lockpick. I don't know why a slime has a lockpick, but... Oh, there's another bunch of memorials, which is stuff that people donated money to write. Just see if there's any, like... Ugh. Ugh. Of course, using a video game to push your vegan agenda. Corgis are great. There you go. Give any of them any nuclear. Alright, whatever. The ones weren't very good. Are these all different? Yeah, there's no way I'm reading all these. It's too much. I understand people donated to get their stuff written in the game, but like that doesn't mean I want to read it.
Light, flame, and sound.
Alright, see that's why I sent Aloth, because there's a trap.
We'll keep to ourselves.
He disarmed it. Oh, and of course, by doing that, I leveled up my other 2 characters. So that's a pretty good ring. A good scroll, but I already have that spell. Take it? Okay. Where did it go is the question. I think it went in my inventory. Okay, so this gives Fortitude, Reflex, and Will. Basically, really good. I want to put those on my tank, being honest. Because if everything is going as according to plan, he should be the one taking all the damage, but I know that's not always the case. Like Slime down there, see me? I'm John Cena. Funny. I pick. Alright, stop. Stop. Let Aloth. Yep, see?
You should see this.
That's why we let Aloth do stuff. So, fine male armor. Yeah. So let's take a look at that. Finally starting to get to the point where I'm getting a little bit of good stuff in the game. So 45 damage reduction, or 11 damage reduction with 45 speed penalty. What did he have? 8 with... Originally he had 50 penalty. Because he was wearing like heavy armor. Took that from him, so I might give him this. It'll give him the damage reduction, or the protection, without slowing him down too much. I really don't know if I want to... yeah, I do. I just never know if I want to, like, get more damage reduction, or slow the person down more. But I've got to the point where I've got other people that can do damage. So it makes more sense to make Eder as tanky as possible so that he can just engage and absorb damage and let everybody else do the dirty work. Come on. That'll work. This thing's almost dead. Yeah, it is dead. It's like a very early enemy for this late in the game. Kinda curious as to why they put it in here.
Keeping an eye out.
I always use Aloth to loot stuff because he's got the best perception, so if stuff is trapped, he'll be more likely to see it. Alright, this is the larger black. So this one is more on par with where I'm at in the game. So what do you do? Oh, that's a buff. Okay. I was like, what did he do to all my characters? It's actually a buff from Kana. It does look like Kana reloads a lot faster now. Both from giving him a little bit lighter armor. Whoa. Oh, okay, there's another thing over here. No, come get me. Oh, there's another one. What have I done? We're okay. And then we'll engage him with him. Alright, then you... Forget that. Aloth. Can you hit both? Yeah, if you hit right there. That's pretty good. Give him another one. Good measure. Okay, so he's dead. Yeah, Lord Barrington. Anybody else want to come fight me?
Of course.
There's another one over here. I really don't want to fight it on this bridge. Yeah, I know, I see it. Stop.
I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, so I have it set so that every time I see an enemy, it'll pause the game. Which is what you want, to be honest. But sometimes it's like, even if they're still on the screen, the game's like, oh, I can't see it, so I'm gonna repause the game if you move a little closer. Kind of annoying, but again, it's largely beneficial. So that you don't actually accidentally aggro enemies you're not ready to fight. But anyway. See, the dog's kind of... The bridge is too small, so the dog can't get to the... I'm sorry, the wolf, or the fox can't get to the actual fight. Hey there, Oni. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope your day's going pretty good so far.
Of course. I shall be discreet.
But yeah, having it auto pause is nice, cause like there's sometimes where, like just a minute ago, where I walked into a part of the screen that I didn't have revealed, and it started a battle because I was too close. Stephen Lynch. This is like sad when people actually put like real eulogies on these things. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't care. Oh, you found the love of your life and now you have kids. Go talk about it on Facebook. I don't want to read about that in my game. I don't want to read about your real life happiness in my video game. It's breaking my immersion. Oh, here's some money though. I'll read about that. Stairs? Like, listen, I'm not trying to say that I'm not happy for people who have kids and are happy about it, but it's like, everyone that I know in real life, all they ever do is complain about their kids. Like I said, like, you can be happy about it and talk about it, just... Sheebus! That was loud. Oh man, that scared me significantly if you hadn't noticed. So an older robed man, in front of you looms the ghostly hollow image of the man who was present at your awakening. He casts a pale, sickly light in the dank corridor as he regards you. I think that this game had used this word more than any other game.
You are from Kratom, my boy.
Yeah, that's kind of like where I am in my life, where a lot of the people I know are starting to get to that age where they're having kids on purpose. And, like, they either do one of two things. They complain about them nonstop, or they never shut up about how smart their kid is because he can, like, say Baba by age 6. Like, dude, I was reading. by age like 4. Get your stupid kids out of here. Nah, yeah, I just get kind of... I'll do some massive bratwurst would be pretty good for dinner. Alright, anyway, let's back to older robed man. You're from Krytum, my boy. His words are an echo in your mind from a time long past, and you know your response before you speak it, as if it has always been.
A remarkable city. Truly one of the most impressive we have encountered outside of our own. Many exceptional people who have joined our cause come from Kratom.
Like, I don't mind when people, like, so much that people brag about their kids. It's that they brag about their kids about things they shouldn't be bragging about. Like, they're so proud that their kid did this, and I'm like, that's really not that impressive. I don't want to be like the bubble burster, but I'm like, your kid is kind of behind the developmental curve. You shouldn't be proud that he's just now getting to do these things that people have been doing for years. Anyway.
What made you decide to join our order? Little makes sense in the false contexts much of the world has lived under for so long. It is by the mercy of the gods that our faith has been able to reach so many of the heathen in more recent times. Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen?
Oh, that is so loud. I don't know why that one sound effect is so much louder than everything else in the game. Guessing there's
Light, flame, and sound.
maybe a secret in here? Yeah, there we go.
All right then.
Trap detected. Everybody freeze. No, don't do that. Don't. Everybody back up. Back up, give me Aloth.
The work of a moment.
Failed to disarm the trap.
The work of a moment. The work of a moment.
Uh-oh, I don't think I can disarm this trap. So let's maybe sneak around it. Another trap. Yeah, I saw Desktop Dungeons was on sale today. I used to play the old one
You should see this.
back when it was free. Why don't I have the option to disarm this trap? Oh, there we go.
The work of a moment.
Alright, so I got that one. There's a helmet. +1 lore. Or +2 lore and +1 perception. It's a pretty decent helmet. If only my character could wear helmets. Yeah, I thought about buying it, and I might. I'm probably gonna look into it. I've seen people stream it before, but, like, I don't really remember much about, like, if it was different enough to, like, warrant paying money for it. Versus just, like, playing the old game with, like, not, I shouldn't say worse graphics, but they were, like, you know, worse. So let's find that helmet that I just got. Where did it go? Oh, he took it in inventory. So yeah, gives him more lore and more perception. And +1 int. Actually, hold on. What does he have? Okay, so yeah, he has a +1 perception, but I would rather him have this extra lore. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that seems like good enough for me to want to play it again. She doesn't have any helmet, so I guess I'll put it on her. I wish there was an option to turn off helmets. Maybe there is, and I just didn't see it. Anyway. I think I'm done with that specific spot. Who's this? Afmakog. And Mercenary. Eyes you with warily as you approach. What are you doing here? You don't look like one of the masked lot. How would I know to be here if I didn't belong? Thinks carefully the nods. Alright, that makes sense. Go on in and report to the Acolyte. She'll give you your assignment. They should be just about finished with their meeting in the big chamber. Any idea of what's going on around here? A word of advice, friend. Don't ask questions. Just go and do what you're told. As far as can tell, we're underneath First Fire. It's probably under the ruined temple. Okay.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Mercenary. Oh. Something happened. Somebody discovered something.
What do you suppose that bally thing is?
I don't know what they discovered. I don't see anything outlined in purple. Usually what happens when they discover something. Oh, there it is. Nice. Fine rod. Does it say I have a hunting bow equipped? I definitely don't have a hunting bow equipped. Oh, I never leveled these people up. Whoops. And scroll of protection. Anyway, let's send it all. Stash. Anybody using a rod? He's using a scepter and a wand. Doesn't seem all that worth it to me. Yeah, anyway, let me, I didn't realize these people had leveled up. Well, apparently she's very stealthy. Stealthy little bugger. And has really high survival, and then I'll give her some athletics to make her not get exhausted every 3 steps. This lets you shoot faster, but you lose accuracy. This makes you shoot slower, but you have higher accuracy and higher damage. I guess it's like a matter of you'd rather shoot faster and hit less, slower and hit more and do more damage. Defense plus 10 accuracy when attacking the same target as Animal Companion. 1.5 damage against targets affected by a damage over time. Seems decent. I think I'll take Swift Aim. You can turn it off if you don't like it. And no new talents. Okay, so let's give him a point in lore. Guess that's it. He got a bunch of new spells. Bonus to all defenses. Lowering melee accuracy and critical hit. This will boost my crit chance. Falls down a Divine Pillar of Judgment, inflicting crush and knockdown on... That's pretty cool. Probably use that every once in a while. So this will undo Hobbled and Stuck. Restore Endurance. Yeah, I'm going to look at it in more detail in a sec. Probably just that one, probably not the rest of these. Magical Seal that explodes in a burst of electrical energy when an enemy comes into contact with it, inflicting shock damage. Okay, so you can put like a ward on the ground that'll shock enemies. Blesses allies with the aid of a sympathetic soul, releasing a healing effect when their endurance is low. Alright.
What?
34 to 45 crush. And it knocks down foes. That does seem pretty good. The damage isn't that big. Like 34 to 45 is not like the highest I've ever seen, but pretty good. Especially if you can manage to hit more than one enemy with it. I don't know if you can, but it would be pretty good if you could. That's pretty good. 45 to 56 shock. Friendly AoE, plus 35 endurance for 0.01 second when endurance is below 20%. Oh, I assume that means it's just like an instant. So once your endurance goes below 20, you recover 35 instantly. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so let's see. There's people here. Mercenary, 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 mercenary.
If it makes you rest easier.
No, it doesn't. Shut up. I just want to make sure none of these people has an actual thing to say. Primal Rock. Okay. Binding Copper. I don't know what these are for. Are those quest items? No? It's like ingredients. Huh. Okay. Aloth falters and brings a hand to his forehead. He takes a staggering step forward, coughing and sputtering.
Back, you clod! Those hooded fiends are nigh to be trusted!
Okay. Now's not the best time for that. It's nothing, I'm fine. He coughs again. This probably isn't the best place to linger anyhow. So apparently Aloth does not trust our insect overlords. You hear murmurs and chants on the other side of the door, a ritual of some sort. By going in alone. This could be like the death of me. The woman's eyes narrow behind her mask as she takes notice of your uncovered face. Interloper. Oh. Oh no. Okay, they can get in here. This is, definitely what I want. Okay, I got the door open. Let's get everybody inside. I'm okay. I'm okay. Let's hit these jabronis with some AoE goodness, huh? I think this is faux AoE only. Yeah, faux AoE. Aw, oh, dang it, I got interrupted. Okay. Let's get everybody situated. Okay. Do I have like a targeted heal? Or no? What I can do. Think. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so I made him invisible, and he'll regain some endurance. Not good though. Ow. Lots of stuff is hurting right now. Alright, well... Oh, no, that's not who I wanted. I wanted... endurance. No better time than the present, I guess, to, Aloth, I need you to hang in there, buddy. Okay, Kana has his ability up. Let's throw some skeletons in here. Oh, he's... Alright. Aleph is dead. Alright, Lord Barrington is back. It's kind of stuck a little bit, but he's back. Okay, relax. We're okay. Let's kill this guy first. Let's use the stag on this guy. Oh, what the heck just happened there? Alright, he's dead. Kana's got another... I'm not close enough to hit anybody with... That'll work. Now let's summon some more skeletons to take some aggro. You can tell me about an alternate solution right now. I mean, there's not much I can do at this point. I made my bed, now I'm lying in it. Oh, it's gonna hit the door, isn't it? Stupid. No, I want to cancel that. Cancel! Is there a way to cancel an order? I'll just do this. There we go. Still wants to cast that. Okay. Now I've got it off. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Get off Endurance. I've bugged out the game a little bit, I think. He's dead. Alright, I don't care about the human skeleton leaving the party. This guy's in a one-way ticket to Hertzville.
Down by one.
Oh man, the gun is too powerful. Yeah, I probably can't do it because I can't wear face wear. Crumbles at your body, crumbles at your feet lies the body of a woman. She wears a dark robe that bears an insignia resembling a key, which I assume is the leaden key. As you approach the woman's body, feelings of rage assault you. The dead woman's voice howls in your ears, and her lingering consciousness rends at yours. Essence tingles through your bones and membranes. It fills the spaces between your ears and behind your eyes, clawing deeper into your core. You see a gathering of men and women wearing robes like hers, their faces hidden behind masks. One by one they approach her, whom they know as an acolyte, and she places her hand on each of their foreheads, searching their thoughts. She tests them with ritualistic questions, and they answer that their oath is sealed by the leaden key. Oh, it has to be in your inventory? Okay. Well, oh well. I killed her. She asks them of their tasks. She gives them new ones, all without a word. Her essence flares, fighting to boil your blood, burn your memory, and splinter your bones from within, yet between its strikes you see flashes of something else. A tower, a prisoner, and a ruin. You funnel all of your concentration into a single effort of will, a sharp point that pins the raging soul in place like an insect in a display case. With the thing under control, you're able to examine it and the three thoughts swirling inside. You see a palimpsest of a neighborhood. Run-down estates are cobbled around a cemetery and an ancient tower. Savage shapes prowl the streets, and in a tower, a man hunches over a strange mechanism. You can see him clearly, but there's something unnatural about him. Somewhere nearby, you see a woman with a scar over her heart. You understand that she has something he needs. Okay. In your mind, you see a building magnificent with trellises and tiles, and located on a pristine boulevard. The wealthy and learned stroll in and out, trading knowledge and coin. It also houses misery and madness. Somewhere within its rotten core sits a man, his hair matted, but his eyes alert. He watches and waits, a prisoner by choice. The ruins. The Acolyte's vision take you out of Defiance Bay and into a town in the wilderness with a watermill. Signpost on one of the paths reads Deerford. Several figures huddle together, shrouded in cloaks and hoods. An image of ruins suddenly loom in your mind. Two skeletal effigies flank a cleft in a mountainside. Okay. These guys are dead. A lot of new quests. Oh, apparently that was part of the story quest. This is the Temple of Wodica that I was apparently supposed to find. Whoops. So there's some stuff. An average adventurer rewards 10% experience. Minor item. I have no companions at the stronghold. Okay. But my stronghold finished building something. Oh yeah, I built the, oh no. Craft Hall is still being built. Oh, I got taxes collected. Okay, I lost 8 to bandits and I got 410. I'll take it. So let's do some looting. Fine greatsword, fine scepter. Lots of gold. Some Wodaka hoods. Fine robes. That's a good one. Fine brigadine. Heavy armor. It's pretty good. Warhammer. Take it all. I'm probably gonna put that fine robe on somebody. What's he have? 6 DR. $7 DR. Yeah, I won't. So we got a Novice's Grimoire. Ah, here we go. Fine leather. Fine robes. Fine leather is 8 with 30 penalty. What do I have? 5 with 15 penalty. I think he has 6 with 30 penalty. Might give it to him. What does she have? 7 with 25 penalty. I think I'll give that to Aloth.
Of course.
No, not you.
I shall be discreet.
Ta-da! Alright, so I got a necklace. Good. Where does this take me? Oh, I'm outside. Okay. Probably in, First Fires, yep. Don't want to be here yet. Okay, Aloth wants to talk to me, that's fine. I'll do it once I go back to, Copper Lane. Okay.
About my episode in the catacombs. There's something I should have told you earlier.
Clasps his hands together, slowly massaging a knuckle with his thumb. I meant no harm. I thought I could keep it to myself. And when we resolve the matter of your soul, we would also address my problem.
I also have an awakened soul. But unlike yours, mine is a presence that shares my senses and my skin, making herself manifest at the most unwelcome times.
He closes his eyes and grits his teeth. His lip quivers and twitches with the vestiges of some internal debate. Several seconds later, he opens his eyes again. They're watery and bloodshot.
I'm sorry. I've tried to learn to control Isilmir. I've gotten stronger, but so has she. Artless, uncouth, a creature of rash impulses and feeble faculties. She wags her impertinent tongue when she should listen. Aye, this one's fit to boil. Hard to get this gaff over anything tisn't to do with books and spell speak.
I have none of her memories. Bareth spared me that much, but her coarse manners and intolerable hill speak suggest a provincial from a very, very long time ago. Tends to surface a hair's breadth from conflict when the fuse is burned down and teeth are on edge, and when she shows up she doesn't stop to gauge a situation, she just acts. Cues or vulgarisms, he rolls his eyes and crosses his arms over his chest. I've had to live with this hayseed for years. There's nothing to be learned from her, nothing civilized anyway. He frowns, looking her way.
I learned to keep her a secret a very long time ago. Those with awakened souls are shunned, mistrusted. And after your experience with Meowald, I'm certain you can see why. You need to be careful. Merely an annoyance. Although...
He lowers his voice and clasps his hands behind his back. Minute twitches and spasms along his arms betray his fidgeting.
Defiance Bay is said to have an entire institution dedicated to the study and cure of soul-related ailments. Since our journeys have already brought us to the city, perhaps we could speak with someone there.
Oh, I was already over there. You're gonna make me walk all the way back there?
Thank you. This has been a great burden.
Ugh. What a hassle. Well, I'll tell you what. We go back to the inn. I'm probably also gonna wrap it up here. I've been going for a bit. Oh, I thought I had everybody. But yeah, I'm probably gonna come in here and rest and save and all that. I'm probably gonna call it a day. I may or may not. I don't know yet. Play tonight. And if I do, I'll probably put a stream up. Probably more of a casual affair. Because basically I want to keep playing the game, but I also don't want to play the game off stream because then people miss stuff, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. There might be other stuff going on that's more interesting. I'll go ahead and rest here. I got an achievement for 5 upgrades in the stronghold, so that must mean my thing is done. So let's go ahead and do... How much money do I have? Oh, 4,300 is set up there in the corner. I might do this, the barracks. Oh, why not? Okay, so let's do quick save. Regular save. I'm gonna call it a day. Well, we'll call it a session. Like I said, I may or may not play a little bit later. I'm not sure yet. But I am done for now. Yeah.